Y'all want to start him off with a shot from the rip? We was recording, you feel me? But this gonna be on some video and shit. Y'all want to start him off from a shot?
Takeover
I got a shot.
Takeover shot, yeah. Let's get a takeover shot, man.
A takeover
We're
shot.
gonna start him off with shot o'clock.
Shot o'clock.
You this one?
No, sir.
Oh, all right.
They acting crazy.
No, sir.
I told him. They don't understand.
Nah.
See, that causes
I'm drinking light
issues.
skin, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, the hustler of the year, Lito Takeover.
Toast to my guys,
Toast,
man.
Steve.
It's different. We ain't never starting no files off with a shot, but this is how we gonna do it, to my men. To the good men. You know what I'm saying? Woo. Now, this episode right here, the Takeover Files, it's about to be a little different for y'all. I don't know if y'all know, but y'all see this background? You feel me? Y'all see the vibes, y'all see the food. Y'all see my man, Millionare Mir. You see my man, A Dot. You feel me? Y'all see the squad in the back. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Squad. Now, it's an honor to introduce my man, Millionare Mir. Not only because he a member of the Takeover Files family, and not because they just got us right with the mill, which nobody else did in Takeover File history. But because this is a great dude, since we've been building, which we're gonna get a little bit into, you feel me? It's always been thorough, it's always been genuine, it's always been respect, but most importantly, it's always been love. So without further ado, I wanna introduce you to my guy, Millionare Mir. Welcome to the Takeover Files again, bro.
Oh, man, you already know. It's good to be here, man. Good to, let the people know what I got going on. What I've been up to.
That's a fact.
I've been outside with the outsiders and all.
You definitely been outside with the outsiders. You got, what's up with them outsiders? Talk to me real quick. What's up with them outsiders? I hope y'all don't mind that I'm going to be, you know what I'm saying, digging in, you feel me? They going
Hey, man, listen,
You
wife
got-
put something together, man. She made sure everybody bellies was full, man. It's about eating, it's about nourishing.
So if y'all see something on my face, tell us in the comments and all that shit, you feel me? I don't mind. Y'all can bid on me.
It's good, man.
Make me a meme, nigga.
Listen, man, hit him in the comments, tell him to hit me or look me up, you know what I'm saying? Get wifey to make y'all batch of this right here.
No, that's a fact, though. That's definitely a
The
fact.
special taco dip, man.
Super dip.
Super.
So, man, so tell me what's up with you, man. First and foremost, let's start off with your connection with the outsiders, you feel me? What's going on with y'all, man? Y'all see y'all moving,
man.
bro. I love what y'all
So
doing.
the outsiders, man, like the outsiders, I guess my best way of putting outsiders, they just being exposed to y'all, like the people. The outsiders has been forever for real. And it's like it's a way of describing the way the people are outside. People are inside and people are outside, but it's certain people outside don't understand what it is to be outside. You got people in the crib don't want to go outside. They think that's a whole nother world, because in all actuality, it is a whole nother world out here. Going to work and going to school every day is not being outside. You dig what I'm saying? Outsiders don't have jobs. They have careers. You understand what I'm saying? You are outside. You might not even know it, but you're an outsider. You quit your job to work your career. That's outside. So everything you do is for you to survive outside. You do outside shit. You can't do that shit in the crib. You can't go to a job and figure that shit out.
No, that's
You dig what I'm saying? Everybody be talking, I'm outside. Outside, what you doing out there? You making some moves? You making your business grow? You got a business? That's what outside shit do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's a way of explaining the outside. But, A-Dot could give you a better understanding of outside because he has another point of view. But
Yeah, the outsiders is like life outside, the nightlife, the going out for brunch, the taste testing the new food, the taste testing the different snacks, different foods, exotic snacks, exotic food, exotic weeds, exotic strands, different type hotels, different type locations and shit like that. Artistic locations, different type fashions, drips. That's really the outside life. The bikes, the four-wheelers, the fast cars, the burnouts, you know what I mean? Motherfuckers after the club is over smoking, the congregating. That's really what them outsiders about, the outside life. And it's not just nightlife, it's brunch life. It's Red and Terminal. It's South Street for lunch with your girlfriends or with your guys. It's all of that. So that's what we bring in with the outsiders. We're trying to bring the sound of that to the music. So when you hear it,
The culture.
that's part of the culture, the outside life, the nightlife, the Coinbase, the swiping the card to get the drinks for the folks in the gang and all that. So that, that's what them outsiders is about. You know what I mean? The EP on the way. You know what I mean?
EP is on the way.
And I see y'all been working. You feel me? Shout out my man Snap too.
Big shout out to Black Hippie Snapshot.
That's my
Big shout.
dog.
Yeah, he
bro.
couldn't make it to be here. He had so much
That's
outside
the
going
dog.
on.
Yeah.
He done
Last night was an outside night. It
He
was outside.
He caught some footage of a car doing donuts in the middle of the Gerard, and then got chased by a cop. And he was in the middle of the car recording it.
Yeah,
And it's
camera footage
he
got
tried to
ran
pull
over,
the
all
light.
that.
They try to pull the light up, the speed light to catch the car. Light moving too fast, full on. Car hit the light.
The outside life sounds a little dangerous.
It's a little dangerous.
I don't know if I can hang with the outside.
It's just
I don't know.
It's
The
just-
Hellcat doing spins
But
around
Yeah,
the
it's
funny
an
'cause
experience.
it is,
It's
yeah.
an experience.
And-
For
and-
some people, that's what I'm saying. You can
No, I'm
live the
definitely
outside
with
life. You can live the outside life. You don't have to be an outsider. You can live the outside life. You can go and enjoy it. You can go get the experience. You feel what I'm saying? We live this. This is something that we live on a daily basis. Like, sometimes I go through with my wife because I would rather be outside. She think that I don't want to be with my family. No, I'm an outsider. My life, I live outside. I walk on land. You feel what I'm saying? My feet is actually on land. Like, if I didn't have to wear shoes and I knew there wasn't no glass on the ground and shit, I'd be walking out here barefoot. I'm an outsider. You feel what I'm saying?
So personally, just not to switch it up, but personally, where do you find that balance at between outside and family?
Because now, knowing that I have a family, I use outside to build my family. So I'm outside for my family in order to spend time with them. If I was set at a point, then I could bring all my family outside. You see what I'm saying? I'm not set to a point to be able to bring all my family outside and say, yo, we going to Dubai. Yo, we going here. We did this. I'm not that. So what I do is I utilize outside, it's percentages. I have to be as outside person. I have to work a job. I have to do this. I do a little bit of everything, but I am an outsider. I know what I am, but I know that it's objectives that I have to cover in order to continue to be that way.
I feel that.
Because,
Go ahead,
because it's not free. Nothing's free. And you got to work outside.
Nothing wrong with doing what you gotta do.
So you got to do what you got to do. Absolutely.
Without giving them a drop, can we tell them about where we at? Where we at?
In my backyard.
I didn't know if you wanted to say in his backyard, but
Yeah,
yo, we in his
my
backyard,
We in
yo.
the backyard.
So like,
Outside.
it's just so dope for you to just talk about, you feel me, outside, the outside experience, being a outsider, but also being able to walk out how you talk, you feel me? When you do go inside, this is what you go on inside too.
Absolutely.
You feel me?
Absolutely.
Inside your backyard.
Right. Inside my backyard.
Right.
Got a pool,
Right.
got acres, I almost say acres, a lot of motherfucking land, acres of land, and gardens, you feel me?
Yeah, absolutely.
And the fact that you got your family, you know what I'm saying? First and foremost, you feel me, your family, you feel me? You taught them about who are with us and everything, you know what I'm
So
saying?
right now, we got my son. I got my son back here. That's Killer Cam. You know, I named him Killer Cam. Everybody call him Killer around the whole neighborhood and all the other neighborhoods. But he up top Cam. You know what I'm saying? UPT Cam, for real. You know what I mean? Cam up top. And then we got Mill Bills. This is my cousin, the #1 cancer. He can tell you anything about the cancer. Anything a cancer can understand or don't understand, he can tell you all about that shit. That
Well,
nigga,
what you mean about cancer?
a cancer.
I'm a cancer, bro.
Yeah, oh shit. Oh, we got 3 cancers in the
Oh my dog, we
Oh,
got
it's a cancer day.
bro. We got
Oh, some cancer shit going on. What's you?
I figured that.
Oh, all right. We had to
talk.
switch it up. I'm about to say, I'm about to cancel it out.
That's funny, bro. And just the fact that, you know, it's just surrounded by family. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And even, you know, we was talking about the P's, you feel me? Prior preparation promotes piss poor performance.
Proper
prior
preparation prevents poor performance, and that's been heavy on my head for the past 10 years. Because it shows me, like, when I prepare something or prepare for something properly, my performance is damn near perfect. If I don't, like today, I prepare for this properly. Now, as far as what I wanted, what I was talking about doing other stuff, I didn't prepare for that properly.
I feel that.
Like, cause you know, even on this interview, I want to speak this. I had intended on giving you a shirt upon your entrance. I had other people that were supposed to be here that would actually be here if they knew about it. You feel what I'm saying? But I didn't properly prepare myself to let these people know and inform them that I was going to have this moment, because we could have had more people and other things going on, but I didn't prepare for that properly. What I prepared for was the people that I knew I needed to be here, to be here, and my arrangement and my setup and cleaned and everything for the camera shot. That's what I prepared for properly.
This shit was
So
definitely
even if
all
it
the
was
way
just
set
me
up
and
when I
you
walked
here
in.
and Dot and my son and like, yeah, that's what it is.
So I want to know why, what was just, you know, because it's just so, I just want to know to you, why was it so important for you to have your son in this interview, in this shot, specifically today?
Yo, on some real rap, honestly, I just told my son the other day, like, I asked him, I said, do you want to be a star? He'd be like, what you mean? Like, what are you talking about? Like, and I feel like at his age, I was his age, I probably would be saying the same thing. You dig what I'm saying? But at my age, I know what I'm saying to him, and I just don't know what to expect or how from. So I'm understanding it, and it's like, you know, what are you talking about? So for me, when he actually starred in Friend of Photo movie, you know, we ain't get into that, but we got we got Friend of Photo movie. This is the shirt right here. This is the original. You know what I mean? This is the first copy.
The scan still work?
The scan still
Y'all
work.
killed me when y'all had that scan. I'm like,
y'all
damn.
get your
Barcode?
phone, scan code, and you know what I mean? Oh yeah, man. And that's all me on the back right there.
Hold on. We gonna show. We gotta turn over. You feel me?
We're gonna turn that leaf. Yeah, but so basically,
I'm gonna take a picture of that.
We put him in the movie because, you know, actually my friends thought that he would be a perfect fit for the movie, and I thought that he would be a perfect fit as far as being involved in entertainment. You know what I mean?
Yeah, all right.
I'm
we eating, so I ain't we ain't doing that.
Yeah,
I'm
we
gonna
got
make sure you cut on that.
Yeah, we eating good. I mean. So basically, though, I felt like as far as putting him in the movie, it was good for him to be a part of some type of entertainment and seeing the type of stuff that I do and seeing my little struggles and, you know, putting that shit together. Because sometimes my wife might not understand how hard this shit is. So showing him and bringing him to where we go through and where we be around, and for him to explain to his mom, like, yeah, mom, oh yeah, they outside. They is really outside, and it's not safe, but they know how to move in unsafe areas correctly. I was safe around them in those unsafe areas, and I'm pretty sure that he would have been unsafe in that area by himself. So you know what I mean? And that was just, and I was teaching him, like, you know what I mean? We not on that. We don't do that type of nut shit. Like, you know what I mean? We can easily do that, but we ain't on that. So I wanted him to be in the interview from now, because that movie is about 3-some years ago. You know what I mean? 3-4 years ago. And he played a huge role. Like, y'all gotta go watch that movie for yourself. Friend of Photo movie. Y'all gotta go watch that. Do not hate me for it.
No, I'm about to check it out soon.
Don't hate me for it. Don't hate me for
and it's
what
on
happened.
YouTube. They can see it free and all that.
They just sent me the link. So listen, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna throw the link
Run
up
the
there
YouTube
with
up, man. Leave the
so y'all can
comments.
actually see the link right
Share
now,
that.
and y'all can click it.
Yeah, go yeah.
Run that joint up.
Click on that link.
I can click that
Watch
thing.
that movie. Please. I apologize. I'm not a demon like that, yo. So don't look at me like, you know what I mean, when y'all see me, man. Shake my hand. I ain't gonna hurt y'all. I'm just letting y'all know that. But yes, I had to bring him in that joint, and that's why we got him here today, like, cause he is a factor, and he is our future.
That's a fact.
And he is, you know, I'm looking forward to him buying me the big house. I'm looking forward to getting a jacuzzi next. By him, he gonna give me a jacuzzi. I ain't never have a jacuzzi. We were surprised to get a pool. I was blessed to get the woman and be in the mix, and we had the pool right now. He the man next, coming out of friend of foe, playing basketball. He's fucking starting on the team, balling. Yeah, let him know.
Hold on, so we was talking
He's
earlier.
starting.
Moves.
So you're a ringer. You was just gonna try to do me dirty because I told him I was gonna 7-0 him, bro.
Yeah, he
But
not.
I'm gonna keep it being. I don't care about none of that. Now it's gonna be 7-2. You feel me? I'm gonna give you 7-2. You feel me? But that's what, yeah, I mean.
I'm telling you, yeah. He's
We gonna show them the footage.
He do all that. He get out there in the field. He gonna
He
take
might
the ball
cook you. I
from
don't
you. He
know.
gonna put you in a
I'm
post.
telling
He
you.
gonna leave. Do all that.
Nah, bro. Nah, bro. He ain't
Stutter step.
He
go
talking
the
about
opposite
y'all.
way.
They ain't talking about Lito.
I'm just letting
You feel
y'all
me?
know. I'm just letting y'all know.
No,
That's
I'm
what he be
definitely
doing
looking
out
forward to
there.
it.
He be taking the ball from people and he be getting all the rebounds and he be telling dudes to get out of his way. That's why we got him here. He don't just act. He play ball and he got the top grades in school. His grades is, what's your grades, bro? I don't even know him. I just know the all the good Jones.
I got a 3.9 GPA right
Yeah,
3.9.
what grade you want?
3.9.
now. 7.
Oh my god.
3.9. That's like then they're perfect. Like
That's
yeah,
crazy.
That's like 99.
99.9.
Yeah.
Nah. So I
That's why he here.
and it's crazy because I had told him a little earlier, you feel me? I had said, bro, you gonna remember this in the next 10 years. You'll be like, yo, this is crazy, you feel me? Just this moment, you feel me? The experience, you're gonna be searching for this feeling and things that you do, and you're gonna conquer it, and you're gonna just remember to keep searching for that feeling. As long as it's by your morals, what you believe in, your principles. But first and foremost, the work first. Work first, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's whatever you want to do. Work first, because without that work, it's just a hobby.
Yep, rapping and all that is business first. You know, I used to always just want to rap. How much did I stop rapping and start to do with business? All I do is business. I'm focused on business. I'm into the business. Like, I like to rap. I like to do it as a hobby more than anything. But now I take the profession of it and I do the business work so we can make the hobby pay us.
Yep, that's a fact.
Like, why would we do something so good and not get paid off of it
That's
if we
a
can't?
fact. Yeah, my old teacher just told me that on
Like,
Facebook the other day. She said, if you're good at it, you better pay. I mean, you better charge.
Yeah, you got to charge for it.
I mean, but a lot of people just take things personal. You know what I'm saying? But that don't even matter. We ain't here for that.
That's nope.
What I do want to ask you is just tell me some more about Friend or Foe, the movie. Just coming off of Friend or Foe, you feel me? Releasing it during, you know, COVID, the pandemic. You know, just expecting it was the premiere and everything, but unfortunately, the world got shut down, and for it to get shut down for something under your control. Like, what was the emotions
under
and feelings
my
coming
control?
off of that? No, something that wasn't under your control.
Do you know what's so crazy, bro? That COVID-19 literally is the change of everybody's life that is existing in this world today. No one in this earth, even the people that cause or is the cause of it being what it is, expected this type of change. Even if they tried to write it out, you can't write this shit. You can't make this shit up. It has to transition to see how the outcome is. So no matter who's in control over trying to change the world, no one knew. And we started this shit during this COVID, like the transition of new world order, bro. And when I say no one was outside, because you know jobs, stores was closed.
Bro,
they only had certain convenience stores open that people was willing to open up. The Arabs.
That's all.
That's the store where we shot the movie in. The Arab store. That is the only store we used on the fucking movie. And the Chinese store one time. And that was in the beginning. That was the first scene. I was not in that scene because I was at work. So that was before COVID. That was the only scene that I was not in because I missed that scene before COVID.
So y'all was shooting during COVID as well?
That scene made the whole movie. Nobody knows that. The opening scene where after all the little shit go down, like the intro and everything, you get into it, that one scene where they go in the Chinese store that I'm not in, that was the first scene shot out of any footage. And I'm not in it because I was at work and that created the whole movie. It's a person that was in that scene that's not in the whole movie. and he's implemented throughout the movie only because he did not participate in the rest of the movie.
So I think that I'm saying though, did y'all start, or did y'all have any
We started-
shooting during COVID?
We shot the whole COVID. Right, the first scene was right before they took COVID. That was in December, like November-ish. Like we shot a scene. We didn't never.
No, all right. So remember that everything got shut down March.
Look,
All right.
COVID didn't shut
Start
down
shaking,
yet.
yeah.
They was talking about it in December. They
Mhm. Start
just
shutting
realized
shit
it.
down.
We shot our first scene in November, December-ish.
So
I
y'all
was-
shot that shit in the heart of COVID.
Right,
Real,
while
when
that
that
shit
shit
was
first
happening.
went on.
When
the
they
upswing.
first started talking about it, and people wasn't really even aware that it was something to be nervous or scared about, and we was shooting, they shot that scene. Soon as COVID came crashing down, we were outside shooting this shit every single day. When stores became closed, they didn't mask mandate nothing. They just started shutting shit
Yeah,
down.
that's a fact.
They didn't know what the fuck to do.
a fact.
They talking about people dying around the world. We was going the fuck outside. We was making time to do it. My job, I was moving furniture and shit. Like, it was weird for us. Like, people were scared. Like, you know, they was trying to figure out what to do.
Especially at that time, nobody knew.
They didn't have those masks. They was wrapping their faces up and shit. People was doing all types of shit to themselves. Remember that? And
Yeah, I
like
remember.
right before they shut the world down
That's right.
and all that.
Yeah, I remember.
We shot all that time from December. We shot one scene in December. Then we started shooting from January, February, and March, and April. We was about to release the movie right then there of
I
that
remember
April.
that.
Like
And they shut everything down.
we literally was releasing the movie as we was finishing it. April 26th was the release date. We finished the movie that April 16th.
And it's crazy because I feel like looking back, it's starting to come to me. When like a couple days after y'all finished, I think that's when we did the interview.
We did the interview, bro. We came there and we was talking about the release date.
No, but I'm saying like after y'all had just finished.
Yeah,
and
we
then
just
y'all,
finished it.
and that's crazy.
Yeah,
So
no.
that's crazy.
Right before that, no, we was finished the movie, but we wasn't. You knew of us being finished, but to us behind the scenes,
It was,
we had to
okay.
clean up scenes.
I feel that.
We had to finish some shit up. We had to go back and shoot it perfectly. We had to wait for a rainy day. Like,
Was that your first movie?
that was my
experience?
first movie experience, but it wasn't my first acting experience. My first actual acting experience was H.H. Speedy. Like, that's Jimmy the Saint artist at the time.
That's a
And
fact.
his name is Pluggy.
Pluggy.
Master Pluggy now. He out of Atlanta. He hosting a lot of after hours and shit. He's still doing his thing. Shout out to Master Pluggy for that role. Like, he believed in me. He gave me a role in his movie, and I played this actual scene where I was selling hoodies. And they thought I was selling drugs. And I was on their block, and they chased me down and tried to take my shit to see how selling work. And when they got me, they like fucked me up and all that shit. And he pulled my bag out and seen that it was a shirt. It was it was a no break shirt.
I remember that era. Not
No
that
break,
I remember
Stay
that
Scheming
era.
video.
Facts.
He did a Stay Scheming video. They put a shirt on me like, damn. Oh, he was selling shirts. He was a good kid. No, just a good impression. Just a good first impression. That was how he played it out for me in the movie. And
So you know, playing and Friend or Foe, you know, looking back, what would you have told yourself just about that role? Like, what advice would you have gave yourself for that role then, even if it was a video? Or do you feel like you nailed it? It's over.
there's a couple of scenes that I feel like I could have. I feel like my facial expressions weren't how I would rather them be. Like seeing myself back on the camera, like I know I could have had another facial expression to give the scene a little more of a better look. Like it was a scene in the store when we go to them to bring a friend with us, whatever. And I'm just like, I'm making a face. And I'm just like, I'm really thinking at the time. And I know what I'm doing.
Right.
So I'm looking at it like, damn, I'm really not in tune to the scene because I'm thinking how I should do it more than actually be doing it. So it's stuff like that in the actual movie. There's probably a few scenes that I feel like I could have done better. It wasn't too deeply. I feel like I nailed a lot of shit, but it's definitely new shit that I could have did better.
But
But
the
we
fact
did
that you
good.
can identify
We
it
did
though,
good.
like
We did good, man.
the fact that you're able to, just identify just the details as far as the facial expression and different things like that. Because, a lot of people come off, and not a lot of people, some people come off and just be like, oh, yeah, I nailed that joint, or it wasn't nothing I could have did, I buy it. And that's not wrong, you feel me? But it's always growth, you feel me? Especially if it's something that you like to do. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So it's dope that you're able to, pick out and identify. And what I feel like, even from seeing previews, like I said, I ain't seen full. By the time this dropped, I'm already had saw Friend of Foe, you feel me? But the character that you portrayed, you feel me? And from the promos you dropped, you feel me? And it's like you can tell from this conversation that you took that advice.
Right.
You feel me? Like you told yourself, all right, I'm gonna make sure I pay attention to the details of things. You feel me? I remember some of you talk about being that character, like really having to put your mindset into that character and be that.
Remember we had a nice little conversation.
So it's just dope hearing that background story. Before let's switch out to the music. Acting. Cause I do want to know where you get your name from. What was your first ever name, bro? Like where your name Millionare Mir come from? Was that always your name? Should I say?
Well, really, my name was, I was just Mir. I was Mir all my, everybody knew me as Mir, just coming up out of South Philly. And then, it was Bodies. Bodies.
That's the same as the character in Friend of Foe, right?
The same character as Friend of Foe. And Bodies is really, it's funny as shit, because the name Bodies come from a friend down South Philly that I used to be with, and I had knocked this old head out. He used to call me Hands. I put lotion on, y'all. I washed my hands, cut my nails, and put lotion on for the interview. So y'all want to cover my hands and shit.
They probably gonna rip
You feel me? They always be at me. But he used to call me Hands. Yo, Hands, what's up, Hands? And then one day, this old head, I used to be, do my little trap thing, get my little smoke, my little weed. I sent the old head in the store to give me a Dutch. This is when we were smoking Dutches. This is how far back it go, like 2004, 2003. And I'm like, oh, he give me a Dutch. He go in there and give me a Dutch. I give him $20 bill. Oh, he give me $10 back. I said, oh, my change at? You don't know what the fuck you talking about. I'm like, all right, you right, you got it. So around this time, we was called Catching Bodies. So one day I went with my homie Reese. We catching bodies. I'm like, yo, this the old head right here. It was him and his man. They was together. We was about to fuck both of them niggas up. Me and my man. So his man, I don't know if my man called his man. I don't even know. Long story short, his man might have got away. I don't even fucking know. All I know, I locked on my target. I was chasing this bull. I grabbed him by his hoodie. Listen, I was chasing him. I'm talking about like this. You know, like the little roundabout where the wheelchair go down on the corner of a street? Yeah. He got right there. I grabbed the hoodie, pulled him to me. So I'm moving in mid-stride. He moving in mid-stride. Everything that came off his feet while I was throwing the joint on. I hit him. The nigga fall in the street, knocked his glasses off. Put him in a coma for like 5 months. I apologize for that shit today. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah. I know people be saying no regrets, but you young-minded, you ignorant, you do a lot of dumb shit. You can't just say no regrets, man. You just didn't know at the time.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying though. But you had to go through that too, because it could have been. You probably don't even realize it, but you've been in situations as a man that you would have overreacted or have not reacted. We don't take shots together no more. Won't say I peeped you took this shot, y'all.
Y'all late. I've been poured that into another joint. Y'all never took
poured
it.
That
Y'all
up. I forgot. I seen it. I'm
gonna finish my statement, then I'm gonna take my shot. You feel me? Damn, you see where the hospitality stops.
I'm about to catch back up.
You got your shot?
No, I'm big.
I'm about to catch back up to you.
I'm big. Oh man, Doc about to get wild out here.
We got event. We got event tonight.
I'm about to make a party
blow. All the next events all smoking.
We got a smoking event to this. One little mop top.
Oh yeah. Tell us about that too.
Oh yeah.
Well, it's gonna be over by the time.
Yeah, man. Y'all missed it, man. We June 4th, man. We got a weed cannabis Honolulu. It's like a weed search. Man, we got a big pool weed event June 4th. Shout out to Lil Mop Top for getting shit right, man. Shout out to Mop Top. Make sure you get your Mop Lotto. That shit
outside activities,
gas, bro.
And one thing, I do want to say something to Mop Top. Cause me and my type of person one time, you feel me? We always talk on the gram and shit, but I fuck with how you really don't care what nobody think, bro. And you really, what they say, move to the own beat of your drum, like, bro, I fuck with that, bro. Because you always making moves, like, and you always being you wherever you go, bro. Like, some people can be different people, different. Like even myself, you feel me? Some places I turn it down, some places I be naturally just it is what it is. But just being around my top, you feel me? Like I said, it was one time. But you know how you could just tell that people are them? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And it's just dope. So I respect everything you doing, bro. Make sure y'all grab that. What's that gas called?
Mop Lotto. It's gas.
We smoked that? That's what we smoking?
Nah, we ain't. That
shit already gone. We
that shit gone. That was a hell of a comeback from the Dot. Dot is a professional, y'all. Dot is a fucking professional.
We literally, we both had Mop
smoked
Lottos.
that shit all last night till 3 a.m. That shit, yeah.
Y'all told me, and listen.
It was gas. It was gas.
We was Mop Lottos all night. No bullshit. He ain't lying.
Mop night. Salute.
It was a mop night. No bullshit.
A mop night. Yo.
Yeah, it's about to be crazy though. Yeah, y'all gonna miss this event though, but we about to link it with Mop tonight. He got another event. Yo, tap with Mop for those cannabis events. That's dope.
Nah, that's
but yeah, man.
Real quick, and to switch it up, my fault, bro. Because I definitely want to switch it up because why this is on my mind. It's a lot of events going on in the world. You feel me? It's that time. It's getting hot. You feel me? Everybody, please stay safe. You know what I'm saying? Like, mind your business.
Big facts.
Go home. Leave early. You know what I'm
Follow
saying?
the trench commandments.
Yeah, I was the whole time. I'm about to get into that. Why you just? That was my oop. He just cut my oop off. He blocked my oop, bro. That's crazy. we here though. We on here because I was saying that to say like, you feel me? Damn, you fucked my oop up, bro. I'm trying to cover. You know what I mean? But nah. On a serious note, I mean, it's definitely. It's just a lot of bullshit going on, man, and we just had a wild winter. You know what I mean? So we pray that our loved ones make it home, and that everybody that we know. I just pray nobody lose nobody this summer, man. And we from the city of Philadelphia, where that is weird, but that's become common norm, where it's to a point where we feel like we know we're gonna lose somebody every year. We just don't know who. So I just wanted to say that everybody, just watch your body. You know what I'm saying? Stay safe. Get your license to carry. Get your gun. You feel me? Ladies, everybody, you know what I'm saying? And like Millionaire Mir was saying, you feel me? Make sure y'all follow the Trench Commandments, man, because they speaking some real shit to y'all. Tell me a little bit about the Trench Commandments, bro.
Oh, man.
After he messed the oop up.
I ain't mean to mess the Uber, but every time I hear anything based on the commandments, bro, it just automatically make me say it, man.
It's not even just the Trench Commandments, because it's like the commandments of life in the
Yeah,
ghettos,
it's the commandments
bro.
of life. It's not even just the
Not
ghettos.
in the ghetto, word, facts.
It's really just life commandments. Like the trenches is like, so we are outsiders. And being outsiders is another source of trench. You know what I mean? It's like outside, trench, they like damn near this. They actually are the same exact thing. But the trench is inside too. Because it's trenches inside. Like inside of the home is treacherous. You have a trench lifestyle. In your own home. You dig what I'm saying? That's the domestic violence.
Yeah.
You need to find a way how to avoid that trench inside of your own home. Like it's ways. Either when it's with another person causing a domestic, either you separate from that person, y'all find a common ground. Y'all need to find that way. We trying to inform people that there's ways of avoiding having to deal with anxiety. Because that's what it is. We are dealing with anxiety, every single person. And then we are becoming, numb to which is not normal. Which is just, us killing each other. That's not a normal thing. It'll never be normal.
Numb to death or just numb to things that aren't normal?
No, we're numb to things that aren't normal. That aren't normal.
That's
because how can we just come across a COVID-19 and just be regular? Like, remember these things only happened for 3 months to 2 people and then it was over. People wore masks when it first started, then they stopped. They didn't want to wear that shit. They was mandatory to wear it, but they didn't want to wear it. They would only wear it. You would go in the store and get the mask from the people. You're not wearing it. Nobody actually wore this. They wore it in the beginning. It was like, yo, I gotta have my mask. I gotta put my clothes in the pile in the bag when I go in the house. I gotta jump in the shower and burn shit. Have my nose sitting over this.
I remember that phase.
You understand what I'm saying?
Crazy. My pop tried to have me on that shit.
It was a 3 to 6 month process that went on, and then after that, it was like
it disappeared.
It disappeared.
But in all reality, it's still out here.
People died. They still are. Nobody will never stop dying from COVID, from a flu, or from any fucking disease that come across. They cannot control it. They didn't control it. They didn't give us nothing to actually fight it off. They just put something inside of you to just like. They didn't give you nothing to fight this shit off. They just put something inside of you to just have you basically manipulating. Something they can charge you for, something they can control basically by how you spend your money, what you want to do. Like, they want to control the trenches. You dig what I'm saying? They want to know who's outside. They know if they can psych a certain type of people out, they can control who's in and who's out. If they know who's willing to go against the law, they know who to attack. They know where they at. They know where to find them. They making things easier. They're separating people. It's nothing new. It's just new ways of doing it. You feel what I'm saying? So like, yeah, all this shit is real. It's just what they want to, it's how they basically, what they want to call it. Because COVID is the same thing as a flu. It's the same thing as all those other, they all mucus, bro.
Low key is like kind of, I don't want to say, well, I don't want to say it is the flu because it's definitely enhanced.
It is. It's just a mucus depending on how strong the mucus is. How strong, like certain mucus grew faster than others. That's all they talking about. How fast it will grow. Obviously, it has a chemical that's imbalanced with it that make it stronger. That's all they trying to tell people, that this mucus is more
You's a smart motherfucker, bro, because I ain't going and I just say that to say as far as like, you got it up here where, you know, some people they talk before, my father cut you off, but some people talk before they think.
Yeah.
You feel me? You could tell that.
I know what I'm talking
not
about.
Not even just your business moves are structured. You feel me? It's a structured lifestyle because, like you said, you know what you're saying. You know what you're talking about. You're not about to speak on something. That's just what you're not gonna speak on something that you don't know. You feel me? But if it's something that you know, you're gonna speak on it and get the facts that you know. So I just had to point that out.
And even if I can't explain it, I'll try to explain it to the best of my ability. Like, you know, for this interview, like, you know, I am not good at explaining things. Like, I am very elongated with words. Like, I will tell you a fucking
breaking shit
story.
Down.
I'm breaking shit down that I can talk about. But when there's certain things that I want to explain to people for them to understand, it's hard for me to explain it. I can explain me and what I got going on and what I'm trying to portray and what I'm living in right now. But it's topics that come across that I want to show people that I can't explain to them. So motherfucker be looking at me like, what you talking about? Or like, you sound dumb as shit. And that kind of frustrates me, like, on some real shit. But I'm learning how to, like, man, just leave, you know, I guess I can't get to this person.
No, exactly.
You dig what I'm saying? You know, when I got it, I get it to him. Right now, I can't get it to you, bro. And I'm learning how to just tell a motherfucker, like, bro, I can't even explain myself. I really don't even know how.
It's like, in a sense, we looking at it like understanding ourselves, but you're really understanding the human.
Yeah.
You feel me? Because understanding that, all right, I get it. And not saying that you don't get it. I just can't communicate to you
for you to
a way
understand.
for you to understand, you feel me?
Yeah.
So like,
I can see everything that I'm explaining from my point of view. You might not understand the damn thing.
Yeah, fact.
It might not make no sense to you. This shit might sound like shit. You feel what I'm saying? But somebody else might be able to explain something to you.
Were you always like this? Or when did it get?
Yo, I've always been like this, and you know what made me realize that I've always been like this? My old parents had just been telling me that. They told me that based off of the Trench Commandments and me promoting the Trench Commandments and how they've been watching me on live, like how you've been recently tapping into me live, talking to the people and just shit talking and busting it up. A lot of people that I know from my past, that I know from jail and school, have reached out to me. They like sneakily just call my phone, like on Instagram, like, yo, it's such and such. I be like, damn, bro. And like, yo, bro, I just like what you doing, bro. I swear to God, keep it up what you doing, bro. Cause I swear you always been one to, you know, be on your, even when we was doing dumb shit. So I feel like it was always there now because the people was letting me know. I always felt like I had a good heart. I feel like doing good, even when we was doing bad, was everything for me. Like I was doing bad, but for a good reason. I was trying to find something good out of it.
It was within. It's like the saying. You feel me? Live within your morals.
Yeah.
You feel me?
I live
Good
within
people
my
are good
morals.
people. A great foundation is a great foundation. Now sometimes we gotta do fucked up shit, but if it's like
It's
to your morals sometimes. You
it's
feel
when
me?
they start talking about the lesser evil. When you gotta
Right.
choose the lesser evil, like, so sometimes you gotta make a decision, bro. Cause if you don't make a decision, then you lose everything.
That's a fact.
So I learned how to try to like take the lesser evils when I was younger. Now I'm learning how to not put myself in a situation that had to deal with no evils. You dig what I'm saying? Because you actually put yourself in those decisions, those places where you gotta pick and choose a lesser evil. You don't realize it until you get in that situation.
Yeah, so it's there.
But you know that it's coming with something. Anything that's coming with something that you don't know could be good or bad. So you know you shouldn't do it. That's why even this, not on the religious, I'm Muslim, and today was the last day of Ramadan. I had an owner off Ramadan. Shout out to my son. He carried it. Like, he did a good job during this Ramadan. And this was his first Ramadan, which was a dope thing for him.
Right.
Before I was always doing it, but I wasn't aware of what I was doing. Like I always had a good heart to do things, and sometimes I would walk into a fucked up situation and like anxiety. Like I gotta do this. You feel what I'm saying? I already made a song up. Niggas riding but they bitching too, cause they don't know what type of drama they gonna get into. Like certain things always trigger. Like I'll remember because it's the lifestyle. So when people say certain shit that's real and stick with me, like that's the situation right there. Picking the lesser evil, niggas riding but they bitching too, cause they don't know what type of drama. I'm riding cause you my man, bro. I don't want you to go out by yourself. I am gonna ride. You gonna carry a pistol and you gonna do this shit regardless, and I can't stop you, so I'm gonna go with you. So I'm riding, but I'm bitching too, cause I don't know what type of drama we gonna get into. You know what I mean?
And that do go into what we were just talking about as far as the morals.
The morals.
It's about morals and living to our morals. That's how we.
That's what we was talking about, and that's what it is. So it's like knowing, like how to. That's what I said. Knowing what you know, like knowing, all right, how to avoid the lesser evils or getting into that evil shit. You avoid the type of people you deal with now. I don't even deal with people that I know was gonna involve into that shit. I'm cutting the risk down. Then I could still be building relationships with people that, be having their own little shit, but it's not broad and that could possibly bring something to me. But the risk is lower. You feel what I'm saying? They're trying to protect themselves from people knowing what they got going on. So my risk is lower. I won't get into their shit. Because when they have some shit, they don't want me in their shit.
That's a fact, and that's love.
You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's the same with you. I don't want you on my shit. Like if someone was going, like if I had beef with somebody who came here, I would have to like walk out and take him that way. I wouldn't even let him come over here and attack me in front of y'all. Like in a sense of me protecting you.
No, I feel you.
You're here for what you here for.
Right.
You're not here for none of that.
I'm telling you, I ain't gonna hold though, bro. If I'm here with you, you family.
That's
We rocking, nigga.
Yeah.
I just got. I'm saying that's the
business side of things. I'm gonna handle it like that. I'm gonna go take care of that.
But
Like,
right,
I
if he
don't
never
need
met
your-
you and you was just a interview that just came in,
Yeah,
he never met you
it's
from a can of
yeah.
paint, it's like, damn, I just brought him into the shit. Like
No, that's a fact.
I'd rather
You feel
take it
what I'm
up
saying?
here, like, that's dope.
That's back about the foundation. You
Yeah,
could tell
bro,
that you was
respect.
brought up right. You know what I'm saying? You could tell that whatever some people said or whatever you saw coming up,
It stick.
that shit really stuck, and now you implement into your youngest.
Absolutely.
And into your friends, into
To
your
my-
associates,
yeah, to my
even
peoples.
your peers, bro.
Yeah.
And like you implemented there a whole bunch of bro, from the conversation we had right before we locked in.
Okay.
From the conversation we had, we was just chopping it up, but
Yeah.
it was a real conversation because it was just an honest talk. You know what I'm saying? Where some people can't have certain honest talks.
Right.
You feel me? And
Ego.
You feel me? But it was just like, when a real, I don't want to say a real motherfucker, but when a grown man meet another grown man and they woman got beef going on, you feel me? They're not gonna get into it.
Right.
They gonna have more conversation with each other. Like,
you
yeah,
feel me?
man.
Like, bro, they on some shit.
Yeah,
Yo,
they
you
drama.
get her, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But and that wasn't nothing like our conversation. I'm just comparing it to the
type of
morals
situation,
and,
yeah.
and the foundations and the structure of a man. You know what I'm saying, and I just bro appreciate just how you've been carrying this shit. And like I was getting into, I just learned a lot from our conversations. You know what I'm saying, and not even just about you. You feel me? About perspective, about different lifestyles. You feel me? And about trust. You know what I'm saying? Like you was talking about. You met.
Yeah, bro.
In COVID.
And listen,
A week after you met me.
like you was talking about
I thought
trust.
y'all was, bro, you would think I knew y'all for 20, 40 years.
Yeah, bro. You was
Not
talking
20,
about
40.
trust. Trust, bro. You was saying trust.
Like 20 years.
You
So-
saying trust, and that's because I'm like, yeah, I actually trust him. I
And
have
time.
to.
He's talking about time.
How do you
Time.
build that trust?
I have to trust him, bro. I have to, in order, cause I listen. We get this together. I get this with him. Me and him gonna get that. We gonna get that. I gotta trust him. I don't know, like.
So is that
If-
something that you it was a forced trust?
No,
Was it,
it was
proven?
genuine.
No.
It was
on something you
genuine.
want
I didn't even think of, like, if somebody says something to me, like, it's like we talking right now, right? If you present a proposition to me and tell me my objectives, and and you genuine with me, like, we ain't on no weird shit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna see you, where I live. I know you live. It ain't nothing like.
Facts.
You feel what I'm saying? We don't got no bad nothing. Like, why would you all of a sudden do that?
You gotta
That's
cherish
what
that
people
shit,
that do shit like that. You could 9 times out of 10 somebody's gonna be like that, gonna be a fast talker trying to talk to you. They gotta go. They're not gonna spend time with you. I don't gotta trust that. I don't gotta trust that.
You could know somebody for a year and see them 4 times. You can know somebody else for a year and see them 4 times a week.
You heard
That's a
that?
fact.
No, that's deep.
So who do you really know more?
That's it, but I look.
What makes you know more? It's not like what makes you know more.
You having more experiences with that person that you've seen 4 times in a week than that person you've seen 4 times in a year. Y'all only had so many experiences. The experiences was so little. Like, how much do you really know? Was you ever hungry around them? Did they had to come through? Did you ever not have your debit
Right.
card and like they swipe for you? Did you ever have to pay rent or like need some big bread and it was like, all right, we gonna put this together and y'all made it happen and y'all got the cash and it cashed out and everything worked out? Or like did y'all just like go to the club 4 times? You feel me? So it'd be like the actual experiences that happen. Like when I first met him on the live, it's because he was tearing it up, fucking niggas up with the rap shit. He won the money. It ain't like I liked it him the most. He just kept going. He kept going. That niggas kept going. Some of them niggas ain't had no more raps. So it's like, all right, the quality of rap versus the energy that you put into it. The shit is like, damn, I had to get him to win. Then it turned into music. Like, all right, I turn artists into businesses all the time. It's where they want to go with it. He a motherfucker that wanted to do it. It's only very few people. Shout out to Jerm Reladell. It's only very few people that actually sat with me and wanted to actually make themselves a business as an artist and have paperwork behind it where they can have A.UPT credit card and debit card and like actually do the bank account and know how much deposits they need to make to get funded so they can sign themselves. Only so many people want to actually go through the process and do it because it's not a one-day thing.
No, not at all.
Registration with the state take 30 days now. EIN, that's fast. Building a business credit, that take a couple months. Getting cash flow in a business account, 5 to 10,000 per month, that takes actual cash that you have to have or make.
Right.
So everybody not with that. He was a nigga that was with it, so we got closer a lot faster because even people I knew for my whole life wasn't with shit. And they got money and they still not with shit because they know how to get it how they get it. So they're not worried about how I do it or how the business way of doing it. They do it how they do it and they cool with that. So I feel like that's what accelerated everything and us knowing each other and spending more time together as business. It's business, it's music, and then it's like mindset on top of that too.
Mindset.
And like push. He more of a pusher. I'm more of a let it happen, go with the flow person. So when I'm with him, he pushing, I'm going with the flow, that shit flowing.
So do y'all bump heads in any way?
Yeah.
So how do y'all settle the bumping heads, or how do y'all handle that?
It's over. Like, all right, if it was a situation, whatever, that shit irritated me. I'm feel the way I'm feeling about that shit, nigga. I feel the way I feel about this shit. Like, nigga, I feel it. How I feel.
That's how I feel. That's how I feel. If it's not hurting either one of us, it's like an agreement to disagree.
Like,
Or it's like, damn, bro, you pushing a little too much. and then like, all right, damn, bro, you ain't doing this. Like, damn, can you like turn that up a little bit? And it's like, all right, if I do, cool. If I don't, it's just another conversation that need to happen again.
That's a fact. I love that,
It's
bro.
not really like, oh, I don't fuck with him. Because it ain't like, oh, you took my money and then you ain't pay. Oh, you said you was going to pay this and then you burnt the bull and now the bull calling me. It ain't none of that nut shit. So when you don't do the nut shit, everything is a conversation that can be worked out.
That's it. That's it. So if I'm upset with him, I'm going to, he know I'm upset. But I show my energy. I don't hide this shit from nobody. I can't hide it, bro. Like everybody
You me and me, bro, with my team.
You a cancer. He ain't cancer. We can't hide this shit.
I don't know what it is, bro. That
like,
shit just be like, you got. Nah, fuck that. It's like we feel everything, but we gotta get it off. We gotta,
bro. Like you gotta know this shit. Like,
what you say, bro?
World monsters if we hold that shit in.
Facts. Right. Shout out to Takeover Family podcast, cause y'all know I love y'all. But y'all, they call me Diddy.
Right.
I said them. They made a joke because it was the day before. I'm gonna drop this story now. The day before our first drop, mind you, was recorded for a month.
Right.
3 months straight. Only dropped 3 episodes. The day before our first episode, you feel me? I ain't like their energy at the meeting.
Right.
We started production meetings. Everybody was just dry.
Right.
I've been editing this motherfucking episode, doing everything, getting the apples, for 3 fucking days. Y'all gonna come here and drive?
Right, you want to hear some enthusiasm.
No topics? You feel me? You know what? I ain't feeling y'all energy. I hung up on everybody on FaceTime and I told everybody who's at the crib, y'all could go home. I was pissed off. I look at the chat. My man on top like, hold up. This nigga just sent us to Brooklyn for a cheesecake. I'm like, oh man, but shit like that, it made me love them, you know what I'm saying? And it showed me that I can trust them. Bringing it back into the trust, you feel me? Because it's like, it showed that I know that I'm a blunt person. But people don't know, like I could take it, but I could really give it. I mean, I could give it, but I could really take it.
Yeah.
People don't understand that. So and even yesterday, I was talking to myself. The past 2 days, just been having a real, like, get in my bag, edit, detox, just life, you know what I'm saying? And I realized a lot of times with family or different people I work with, or not like, well, a lot of times with people it's not really, with one person, I'll say it's just business and don't take it personal, but ultimately I realize I'm eternally making that business decision off of a personal mindset.
Right.
So, and that's me talking to y'all today. It's helping me. Like I was saying, we can learn from anything, and it's helping teach me. And y'all showed me that it's okay to disagree. It's okay to have somebody next with you that's gonna rock with you, that you can just call and see. I don't like seeing people all the time. I don't like nobody at my crib.
Right.
I just had to learn that shit.
Right.
But it's okay to have somebody at your crib 4 times a week out the, you know what I'm saying?
That's not, I gotta go to somebody's crib.
Right. and I'm the crib everybody go to. That's why I be like, cause yo,
that's how my crib kind of come to it.
I go to his crib. I go to his crib. I go to his crib. I go to sleep in his bed. I go to sleep on his couch.
That's the type of person I am.
Bullshit. Like,
I take pride in that. That people can't come to my crib.
I'm sorry, y'all. I love y'all. Nobody's sleeping at my crib unless it's a dire situation. And I'm sorry.
That's my cousin.
Your girl
that's
kicked you out. My cousins too. My cousins too.
My man too. That's my man. I'm going right the fuck.
I got 4 bedrooms, so like I don't even.
I'm
like you over here. I'm not even gonna see you.
I need one day. If I see you try and ease the 2 in, where you need.
I don't double back though. No.
Nah, bro.
I don't do double back. No, I don't stay. I go to sleep.
Right.
I got my cousin.
I don't stay the night.
I
go to sleep. I go like your crib. It'll be the crib everybody go to.
Yeah.
I'm coming over there. We're gonna roll up. But I might fall asleep with half the L. Somebody might take it out my hand.
You my man Todd. You Todd on the podcast. That's how Todd.
Wake up to y'all rolling more weed. Oh, just right back in the mix.
No,
Where my
fact.
weed at? And I'm trying to roll up.
No, I got one cousin. He know who he is. This nigga pop up another. I don't mind the boys. You feel me? But after 2 days, after 3 days, you feel me?
Yeah.
Everybody else cut off his one. He get after 2, 3. You feel
2,
me?
3 got
And that's
two,
just
alright.
cause you feel me? We really be making, you know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
vibe. But then it's like, fuck that.
All right.
But,
All right. I'm
but
tired
look,
of seeing
y'all.
your socks.
Look, we before we get out of here, I'm saying we've been at it for like 45, 55 minutes.
Oh, shit.
We're supposed to be a half hour
Damn.
pup.
I ain't
So
gonna lie, it's a good
what
job.
we gonna do with this? This is I'm saying it's exclusive. You know what I'm saying it's you feel me?
This going
Millionaire Mir.
we just building up right now because there's actually more to come. We couldn't even give y'all everything right now. It's just
and
stay
we gonna have
tuned.
different. So this is what I'm thinking. You feel me? Next time, I don't know. Can I be like on set with y'all at the Church Commandments? You feel me? At a recording, and we can have an interview there. Give me a rundown of what y'all got going on, or do something different. Because I don't want every now. Granted, every interview we gonna have an interview.
No, it might be a video
but
shoot.
I want
It might
to
be
switch this shit
Dodge.
up.
It might be
This-
NY.
Let's take this shit to a different level.
Yeah, since we started off like
You might
this,
be at the pier,
we can-
like,
now, yeah,
You might be
That's good.
pairing it.
we
Like,
can,
you never know,
what
bro.
I mean, I got my guys. They hey, listen, Cam, come here, man.
Yeah, y'all
Come
talk
here,
y'all
Cam.
shit real quick, bro.
Come here, Cam. He over there. He over there.
Yeah,
They
so
fucking
y'all
up the
talk-
dip.
talk
They
y'all shit
right
before
there.
we slide. Y'all talk y'all shit
What's
before
up,
we
gang?
slide,
We been in
man.
the back quiet and all that, man.
Yeah,
Kill it,
man.
man.
I
We
know,
here, man. We all family, man.
You already
Versatile
Hey,
drip.
shout out
in the
to
building.
Brand. Yeah, I saw
Word,
some shout out Versatile
You
Drip.
just got a hat on today, man. I can't show y'all too much, man, but follow the Instagram. Versatile
Absolutely.
Drip, EST 2020, man. And you know, it's Church Commandments to the death, man. You already know what it is.
Commandments,
man.
man.
All right.
Okay, Uptown Cam, you wanna say something? Yo,
Tell
he
him
said
what
he ain't got nothing to
man.
say to
Tell
y'all.
him the movie. Tell him to check
It's
you
the
out.
man,
like,
man.
Tell
You
him-
Tell
tripping,
me the
man.
gram, all that.
Alright, so the Trench Commandments.
Commandments.
No, friend or foe. So basically, Mir, he told me he ain't want to do a movie. I ain't know what's going on at first. I was
Right.
surprised, like a movie. So, like after a while, we shooting shots. I'm watching them shooting shots. We did like over 100 times. We had to do it another day.
Working.
Next day, next week, same. I ain't know what's going on. We was on mine.
That's hard.
So after all of that, after the movie, during quarantine and during Corona, we said we're doing theaters. We recording on theaters, but it got shut down because of Corona.
Yeah.
So then we had to go on platforms, this
Yeah.
and that. Whatchamacallit. We had to stream. We made a stream. We got on the stream.
Yeah.
Start paying. Making people pay for the movie.
Yeah.
And then we got Philly Scoop Hall.
Yeah.
Popping.
Yeah.
19.
Your friends say anything to you when they saw you on Scoop Hall and all that?
Yeah. I
You was
mean,
bull. You was bull. Yeah, yeah.
He be sneaky cool, like he don't really, you know what I mean?
You can tell. I ain't gonna hold, bro. I still do got that, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if we're gonna move that car. I can shoot over
Oh,
cars.
what's with my car? I'm
Y'all
with my
trying to
car right
ride
now.
it?
No, because he's talking crazy like I don't care. It's no age, but
You gotta give him
like,
something.
I ain't
5-point
taking
game, yeah,
I'm
3-point game, something.
Ooh, he said he gonna let the game talk. Oh, he talking.
He
Yeah.
won there all day. He been winning all day.
What size you wear?
10 and a half.
I
I
got
don't want
some.
none.
You got some.
Are you gonna do
He
it
said,
now?
oh, he don't.
Bro, I'm telling y'all, as soon as y'all see y'all, be like, hold
man.
on, nah, bro, he 13. Y'all go like, he 13, bro, why you doing that? I'll say, I got you. But look, man, before we get out here, anything you want to say real quick?
I want to say, tune into the Trench Commandments, man. We just trying to teach y'all how to survive and stay alive. Stay tuned to the merch. It's coming soon. Still Not Enough is on all platforms. Go check that shit out now. Off Top TV, motherfucking Takeover Files.
Sir.
We got motherfucking Versatile Drip, and we got motherfucking Cam in this bitch, man. Make sure y'all stay tuned and check this out, man. We out.
One love.
Yeah.
We outside.